Ravinder Singh spent his early childhood in Delhi. He received his schooling at the local schools. He graduated in biological sciences with chemistry, botany, and zoology. He then postgraduated with a qualification in sociology, specializing in social psychology and criminology. He joined Delhi Police as a sub-inspector and worked in the Parliament Street Police Station in New Delhi. His book is entitled Swami The Godman and was published recently by Eurobox. Today, Ravinder accepted to be personally interviewed, so he's connected with us. Hi, Ravinder, how are you?
I'm fine.
Please introduce us to your novel, please. What is Swami The Godman about?
That's much about the people who rule the world in different forms, maybe through the religion or maybe through the political power. So we can say that actually the people or the masses, the way they think, that is entirely different than the people, those in the power. And most of the times, that's my opinion, and I want to convey to the audience that though it's a fiction, and as usually it happens, that fiction is based on reality most of the times, not always, but most of the times. In the core, always there is a reality. So here, I want to actually communicate this to the audience that most of the times they are fooled by the people, those who rule. And most of the times we get fooled. And this happens in the world of religion, that happens in the world of political circles. And how the people, those who want to bring about positive changes in the society, they are forced to adopt those means to come to the power. And finally, what are the consequences of those ways coming to the power? That usually leads to the ruin. That actually has been depicted here. So my message is what people, they must try to, that's simply a message, that they must try to understand then on what lines most of the political leaders or the religious leaders, they have been working.
When did the inspiration first came to write this book?
Inspiration is concerned, so from the very beginning, I had the habit to express myself. In the childhood, I would write poems when I was in the school, just to express my emotions. With the passage of time, when I got a little bit more, you can say, the practical experience, I tried to dominate the reasoning over the emotion. And that I realized that most of we are actually harmed much by the emotions solely for the reason that we don't have that much, you can say, foresightness because of our lack of reasoning. So because emotions are much more, we can say, basic instincts as compared to the reasoning. Reasoning we have to learn. Emotions, they actually come up spontaneously with the passage of time, with our growth that comes. But it's not the reason. So as the time passed, then I just started. It was not actually particular inspiration. It is the outcome of long experience. And in the society, what I observed, the way people have been acting and reacting, that was the main reason to write this writing or write-up or novel.
So how was the feeling to see finally the book published?
Oh, honestly speaking, this is my second book. Earlier, I wrote another one, and both of the books were sent to you. And you chose the later one, the one which I wrote later, not the first one. And the first one I also sent to a number of other publishers, but that was rejected. And you also rejected. So obviously, after rejection, if such means basically for what we write something, we write for the audience. And if it is not being published, means our efforts are efforts are not fruitful actually. So when you see that your efforts are fruitful, so obviously you get happiness, you get contentment.
Okay, so thank you very much, Ravinder. We want to wish you very good luck with your book. And thank you for the opportunity of this interview.
Thank you very much.
Much terror is created worldwide. People rush to protect themselves but are killed. Immaculate lethal powers of these weapons created by Narayan push the whole world on the edge of extinction. Proceed on this awful journey. Swami The Godman is now available in bookstores and digital platforms, a publication by Europbox.